Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They're led out by the third quarterback taken in the 2025 draft. Out of Louisville, it's Tyler Shough.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall.
Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
This is a defensive coordinator just testing the waters. How is your protection plan? Do you have a plan for any linebacker or second-level pressures? Well, I think we got the answer in this one because they had no answer for it, and you can bet he's going to continue to dial those up.
Able to break a tackle as he powers forward 4 yards. This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Abdul Carter getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year. On 4th down, Jack Browning is on to punt. Lejante Wester deep for Baltimore. This will be returned from just beyond midfield. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time. Led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
Moving outside the pocket. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, Jackson. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Shough. Backs to his tight end, Juwan Johnson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he's able to fight through one tackle here. Pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road. To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Go! 60 inch!
Now Shough on 3rd down. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
fourth down.
The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Saints will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he enters the final weekend on top of the league in rushing yards by a quarterback. He has been dynamic all season long. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First down at the 45.
A first down throw for Jackson. This one broken up. And it's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
There's a give. Heading right. It's Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 9. Here's Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. On the handoff, running left is Henry. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Jackson looking to throw. Out to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Throwing Jackson. Forced out wide. He'll try to run for it. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Lamar, good work for the pistol. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Carl Granderson getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. 3rd and long for Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. It'll be a 35-yard attack. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Ravens will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
To return is Greg Gordon. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Saints offense ready to get back at it. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down.
On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
At the 35-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No help from those last two runs. It is 3rd and 13. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down. Oh, they had a shot there and hit the 5, but it continues into the end zone. Come back out to the 20. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend. You see he is currently 2nd in that category. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by the former Sooners, Danny Stutzman.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now. Like, he just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On the zone read, it's shot. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
In motion, Naylor. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. 3rd down, and here is Shutt. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. Jalen Polk. Touchdown, Saints. That's his first touchdown this year.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Ravens 3.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. DeJounte Wester now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
From 31, here's 2nd down and 2. He'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to get 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Baltimore.
On play action, here's Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Second down. Jackson. Flush to his right. Now he takes off. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
On third down, Jackson. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing is shot. Pass is caught by Olave. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Looking to throw on first down. Here's shot. The pressure too much, and he goes down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. On second down, it's shot. They'll look to set up the screen here. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 8.
Looking to throw. Here is shot. Exiting the pocket right. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Open man. That's Bateman downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a big one for the Ravens. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And he'll spike it to stop the clock. And now, if they choose, have a chance for a long field goal here before the break. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Here we go, the final weekend of the regular season. Week 18, Sort It Out Sunday. Let's get to sorting. Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Nashville, the Titans at home to take on the Bengals. And it's Tony Pollard. Next, let's go to Landover, Maryland, just outside the nation's capital. Looking in on the Commanders, they're hosting the New York Football Giants. And this is Jaden Daniels. Connecting with his target, it's touchdown pass number 20 on the year. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the Eagles. And it's the veteran,
third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. And it back out again. And he's been a nightmare for defenses trying to contain him all year. The NFL's leader in rushing yards at the quarterback position. Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's hard. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. We'll start at the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. There's Kellen Moore, the head coach of the Saints. His guys heading back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. To the air is shot. Throw left side taken in by Pope. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Play action, it's shut. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Every possession is so critical in these close games. The one thing you can't have here is a turnover. Really nice job making sure that ball is uncatchable and just line up and snap it again.
And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's shot. That deep for Olave. That is brought in. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
First down. First and goal.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Chuck. fifth touchdown for him on the year.
The extra point is good.
Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. Trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with foot under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Ryan Brzee into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards. They'll come up here, first and 10. Pistol formation with Jackson. Moving to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion. And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down, so this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This a 57-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Ravens cut the deficit down to 1. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. A return now from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Saints offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with first and 10. To throw is shut. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Shuck sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Throwing on second down, Shuck. They'll try to hit him with a screen. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. It is 3rd and 10.
And it's 3rd down.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Right side to Olave. And he's very close to a first down, out of bounds, right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is 4th down. Wester on the return. And how about that? Nice return there. Picking his way up past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. straight ahead with Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet she's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And he will go all the way. Dave Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go. Two, and try to extend it out to 7. They'll let Henry try to run for it. And he gets in for the 2-point conversion. And the lead bumps up to 7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Saints offense ready to get back at it. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down.
On the set. Here we go, set.
Drive will start on the ground. They did a nice job skipping away from one tackle. Then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 7.
They'll stick with him again. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now Shuck. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. They will go ahead and decline that one and take the 2 points. The Saints will punt this one away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he has been masterful so Far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's the give to Henry running right. He's got room to the 45. Still churning, but he lost the football. The Saints have got it. What a shame to get a big gainer out of the running game and just at the end turn it over. The defense walks off the field with the football.
Mike, we don't see rush plays of that length very often in the NFL, so then you finally get one, and it's a shame you forget to protect the ball, and it leads to the takeaway.
A throw on the move is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now give. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
On first down, shot. The coverage too good downfield. He'll wind up taking him down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line. And
the pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Abdul Carter getting in for the sack. That's going to lead to 3rd and very long. Now they'll set up to throw. One broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. The Saints lining up in punt formation as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. This fielded inside the 35, and not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 36-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry.
nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Henry. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Gonna go right back to Henry. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. On second down, here's a run with Henry. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Third and long for Jackson. Flushed to his left. He'll try to run for it. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Patrick Ricard, touchdown Baltimore. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Saints offense ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Shot. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Abdul Carter. He gets it yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him. this one. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. This one on target to Olave. Well, he's brought down, and that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Hill with the throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on downs.
you got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
And the Ravens are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll run the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Saints 17.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Chuck looking to throw on 1st down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
7-yard line.
Chuck to throw on second down. That's to the right side. He's got pulse. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Hey!
Off the play fake. Here's Chuck. Taking off. He'll try to get there. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
First and 10. Here's Chuck. Contained right side. It's Johnson. Onto the line now on second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2. At the Ravens.
To the air is Chuck. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's third down.
Now Chuck on third down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Tiger shot sack. A loss of 2 yards. And it's fourth
Now
down.
or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Samerstead. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Second and 11. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They finished the season on a high note. Now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Get back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey! It's your boy Lil Jon. The pick your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey! Now, ladies and gentlemen,